Hello dear students, welcome to this short video by Abhyaas on how to fill your CLAT online application form. As most of you all know, the application filling process has been started from January 1st and the last date for this is March 31st. Okay, before getting into filling of your application form, let's look at what all you need, that is prerequisites that are needed to fill your form correctly. Okay. The first one is your valid email ID. Make sure you give a proper email ID wherein you know the password of it, and if you don't know the password, if you are forgetting it, better create a new one and store the password, because this would be your primary communication. Okay. The next one is your valid mobile number. Give a mobile number where you can check your SMSs regularly. So these two are very, very important, your email ID and your mobile number, because all the communication would be sent to your email address and SMS to your mobile number. Okay. Next thing you need to keep ready is your details about yourself, like your name and then your parents' name, your gradings. Here again, when you are entering these details, make sure you cross-check them before you enter, because once you enter these details, you cannot change them. Okay. Thing you have to keep ready is your recent colored passport size photograph. Okay. Put it most recent photograph of yours in the proper lighting. Okay. This should be in the JPG format. And the size of this should be again less than 100 KB. Okay, please note this. Okay. Next thing you require is your signature. For your signature, what you can do is you can take a A4 size paper and put your sign on it, and then get it scanned. Again, this should be also in a JPG format with a size less than 100 KB. Okay, these two things, your photograph and your signature, need to be uploaded. Okay, before you start filling your application form, make sure that these two are ready. Okay. Next thing you require is your birth certificate. This is for your age, like whatever date of birth is there in your birth certificate. Just keep it ready so that you can check and enter the correct one. It can be either your birth certificate or your SSC certificate. Okay. Next two things which certificates you need is your caste certificate and your domicile certificate. Caste certificate, only if you belong to a particular reserved category, then you need to produce this caste certificate during your admission process. Okay. The next certificate is your domicile certificate. This domicile certificate you will require if you belong to a state where there is an NLU. Okay. This is very important, because if you belong to a state where there is an NLU, there will be a set of seats reserved to that particular state. Okay. So you can produce this certificate and get that reservation. Okay. Once you are ready with all these prerequisites, then you can go to that website, okay, where you are going to fill your form, that is clat.ac.in. Okay. Okay. When you type this clat.ac.in, this is the page which will appear, and on your left side you have a tab called Apply Online. Okay, just click on that Apply Online. Then you will get into this page where you have different tabs again, like how to apply, fee depositing procedure, essential qualifications. Like if you have any particular doubt, like any further details, like how many pixels and all that, you can just go into this particular how to apply tab and get more details about it. Okay. The tab which we require here right now is your register yourself. Before doing your online application, you need to first of all register yourself. Okay. Okay, when you click on register yourself, this is the page that is going to appear. Here, the first option you need to choose your program applied for. So a postgraduate course or an undergraduate course. Okay, here you are going to choose undergraduate course if you want to do a BA LLB 5-year program. Okay, if you are a student who has finished your BA LLB, then you will choose your postgraduate course. Otherwise, you will just choose undergraduate course. Okay. Here the details which you are going to enter here are name of the applicant, that is your name, your middle name, your last name, and then your father's name and your mother's name. Please make sure you enter them exactly whatever is given in your birth certificate or Aadhaar card or SSC certificate. It should be same. Okay, these things you cannot change later. So please enter them carefully. Okay. And next thing you have to enter is your applicant category, like which category do you belong to, SC or ST or NRI. If you don't belong to any of these categories, just click on unreserved category. Next thing you have to enter is your date of birth. Again, here for date of birth, you will get a calendar like this wherein you can choose the month you are born in, and then year which you are born in, and then the date. Okay, it will automatically appear here. Okay, again this time the age limit has been put to you should be less than 20 years. If you are in an unreserved category, if you belong to any specific reserved category like SC, ST, then it will be less than 22 years. Okay, though this is not yet decided, again there is a controversy on it. There are some petitions which are going on. So as of now, you should be less than 20 if you belong to unreserved category. If you belong to SC or ST, that should be less than 22 years. Okay, next thing you will enter here is your email ID. Okay, as I've emphasized before also, you should give an email ID wherein you know the password and you can check your mails. Okay. The next thing you have to choose is your nationality. Which nationality do you belong to? Okay, here I am choosing Indian. And then mobile phone number where all the communication would be sent through SMS. Okay, and then the last thing in this page you have to enter is the CAPTCHA code. Okay, just copy whatever it is written here. It is case sensitive, so enter it carefully. Once you are done with this, just click on the submit button. Okay, when you click on the submit button, you will within 10-15 minutes you will get an email something like this wherein the name you have specified in the registration form, and then user ID and password. Okay, they will send you a mail like this. So this user ID and password are very, very important. So please store them. Please do not lose them. Okay. When I say lose them, note it down in a place where you can access it. Okay. Okay. Once you get that email ID, user ID and password, just go to this site again, page again. Where this time you will go into already registered tab. Okay, just click on that already registered tab. Here you will get the registered email ID. You have to enter the registered email ID. Okay. Just enter the password which you have received through the email, and then press on the login button. Once you do that, you get into a page. You'll get into a page like this where all the details which you have entered during your registration will already be printed here. Okay. Okay. Once you are done with this, go to the top right corner. You have a tab saying that go to this application form. Just click on that, go to application form. Once you do that, you get a page wherein you have to enter all the details regarding your application form. Okay, again here we have some tabs, 5 tabs like personal details, qualification details, preference of LLUs. I will explain them in detail. Okay, first tab we are going to look into is your personal details. Okay, we have selected this undergraduate program, so it has already come up, and then the personal information which we have entered during the registration, they automatically come up. Okay. Next thing you have to enter is your other personal information, like which state you belong to. You belong to Telangana or Tamil Nadu or whatever state you belong to. After that, you have a subcategory called naming as applicant category, like under state domicile, which category do you belong to? Do you belong to SC or ST? Or if you don't belong to anything, just click on unreserved of Telangana. And then you have again other category saying all India category. Again under all India category, whichever category you belong to, just choose that category. Okay. Okay. Here if you have suppose chosen SC or ST. Okay. Next category is your application subcategory. Again under subcategory all India, which category do you belong to? Like if you are a son or daughter of a defense, then you will just click on this, otherwise none. Okay, or if you have any if you are any specially abled person, you can just choose that. Okay. Okay, you can choose any of if you belong to any specific thing. Otherwise, just click on none. Okay. Next thing you have is your special category, like if you are an NRI or NRI sponsored candidate, just click on that, otherwise just click on none. Okay, this date of birth and everything, whatever you have entered before in the registration form, all that will appear here. Okay, next important thing you have to enter is your correspondence address. This correspondence address can be different from your permanent address. This is the address wherein communication would be sent other than your SMS and mail to your mail ID. This is a place where the communication would be sent. This can be your present address wherever you are staying in. Okay. Once you are filled with all this information, just click on Save and Continue button. Okay. The data is successfully saved. Okay. The second tab which we be getting is your grading system, like qualification examination details, like whatever grading system or mechanism which your board follows, just click on that. Suppose your board follows marking system, just enter that marking system, and then year of passing or appeared. If you are still appearing for the exam in March and April, and you are going to get exam results in June, July, then just click on appearing, and then the board or university you belong to, enter it here. Okay. Suppose your grading system, you are not following marking system, but you are following grading system. Okay. And then you have already passed out. Suppose you have passed out in 2016. Okay, then some more tabs will come in wherein you have to enter the grade point, and then the grade point you have obtained. Then while doing this, make sure that you do the calculation properly, whichever board you belong to, CBSE or ICSE. Please go through that website and do the proper conversion. Okay. Again, if you are choosing a marking system, and then year of passing as 2016, like maximum marks of that particular board and the marks you have obtained, then you can see that percentage automatically reflects here. But in grading system, you need to personally calculate that and enter it here. Okay. Once you are done with this, just click on save and continue. Okay, I'm not entered, so I'm just entering it again. Okay, just click on save and continue. Okay, once you are done with that, the third tab which comes up is your preference of NLUs. Again, this preference of NLUs is very, very important. Like you need to give ranking for all the 18 NLUs which are specified here. Okay, this year we have a new NLU which has come up, is the Maharashtra National Law University in Nagpur. Okay, now we have 18 NLUs which have come up. Okay, your ranking or preference will depend a lot on the personal parameters and then and your career perspective. So I would like to help you a bit on this choosing of your NLUs. Okay. Okay. Here, this is the ranking which we have given based on different reviews from different places, like depending on the faculty, then location and campus and placements. Depending on all those reviews, we have given some ranking. You can follow this, okay, which will help you to give rankings to different NLUs. Okay, here again we have divided like Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 and then Tier 4 colleges. Okay, I'll explain you in detail like what is Tier 1, Tier 2. Okay, the first Tier 1 colleges we call NLU Bangalore, Hyderabad, Kolkata. These are the top colleges which you should aim to go into. Like please do give the same order, like NLU Bangalore, Hyderabad second, and third NLU Kolkata. Okay, but then if you are very specific and you are very confident that you are going to get the first ranked college, admission into the first ranked college, then and you have a strong preference of staying only in Hyderabad, then you can put this as number 1 preference. Okay, otherwise if you are not very specific or that you want to go on only into Hyderabad, then you can put Bangalore as first and Hyderabad second and Kolkata as third. Okay, okay, this is about the first 3 colleges. Next we will come into Tier 2 colleges, that is NLU Bhopal, NLU Jodhpur and then NLU Gandhinagar. Okay, again Bhopal and Jodhpur are more or less on the same line. You can either put Bhopal on 4th and then Jodhpur 5, or Bhopal on 5th and Jodhpur on 4th. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, but we recommend you to go for Bhopal as 4 and Jodhpur as 5. Then Gandhinagar as 6. Okay. Okay. Next Tier 3 colleges which we have are the NLU Raipur, Kochi, Odisha. Okay. You can give same rankings, or if you think that you're going to get into a call according to your rank, if you think you can go somewhere in 7th preference college, then you can choose NLU only if you think that you cannot, if you don't want to go out of Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, then you can put this DSNLU on the 7th listing. Okay. If you think that you're going to either go into the top 3 colleges, or you're going to go into a college which is nearby to your location, depending on your preferences, you can just rank the colleges. Okay. but we strictly recommend you to follow the same listing because these are ranked based on different surveys. Okay. Okay. Next, coming to Tier 4 colleges, you can go with the same order or little bit here and there according to your preference of location. You can just change them, but make sure that first 6 colleges are in the same order, and the 7th location, 7th ranking you can give to DSNLU or any other specific location you want to go into, then you can go for 7. Okay, hope I am clear on this and I am not confused. Why am I specifying so many times is about the ranking is, this is very important. Once you give the ranking, you cannot change it on further. Okay, during your admission process, you cannot change it. So, do enter the ranking system of different colleges according to your preferences and ranking of different surveys. And your career perspectives, please think whichever is appropriate for you, then you can choose them. Okay. Okay. Here is where you are going to give rankings. NLU preference 1 choice, whether you want to go for Bangalore or Hyderabad, whatever you choose like going. Because Hyderabad has been given rank 2, it will not come in the rank 1. So what you need to do is go to the second one and then just select the blank one. Okay, if you select the blank one for the second one, then first one you will have Hyderabad available for you. Okay, you can just choose that. Now you can choose, now Hyderabad will not be available, you can choose Bangalore. Okay, this is how you need to give ranking to the all the 18 NLUs. Okay, once you are done with that, just press on the tab save and continue. Okay. Okay. Once you are done with the preference of NLUs, the 4th tab which comes up is your documents which you need to upload. Okay. The things you need to upload, as I've told you before also, scanned copies of your photo and signature. Just click here. Then you will get a page like this, wherein for photograph, just choose a file wherever you have stored in. Okay, and then press on upload button. If you want to change any size of it for clarity, you can use the crop tab. Okay, once you are done with this, go to the signature tab. Just go into that again. You choose the file where you have stored it, then upload it, and you want to crop it, you can just do that. Okay, once you are done with the photograph and signature, just close this window. Okay. Once you are done with the uploaded images, next what you have to choose is the exam city preference, like where you want to write your exam. Okay, you can just out of these different cities, you can just choose your preference where you want to write your examination. Okay, usually it will be given in a place where your present location is, where your address is. Usually it will be given preference. If not that, the second most preference you have given in. Okay. Once you are done with choosing the preferences, just click on save and continue button. Okay. The 5th tab which comes is your fee details. Okay. Here the amount you need to pay will be given here, and then mode of payment is online. Then you enter the CAPTCHA code which is given here. It will be case sensitive, so enter it carefully. Once you enter that, you click on I agree button, and then before clicking on submit button, we advise you to click on the preview application form, wherein whatever details you have entered till now will appear. Okay, just cross check it once or twice whether you have entered it correctly, your spellings and all are correct, and your marks, whatever you have given is correct, your email ID, your phone number. Just cross check it once or twice whether you have entered it carefully, because once you are done with it, you cannot change it later. Also, cross check your NLU preferences also. Okay, once you are done with that checking process, just click on the OK button here, and then you can click on this submit button. Once you click on this submit button, you will get a page like this wherein you have to specify the mode of payment, whether it's credit card, debit card, net banking, whatever you're choosing. Just enter the card number and all the details which they have asked here, and then click on the pay now button. Okay, this is all about how you pay your application, how you fill your application form. Okay, once this is done, an SMS and an email will be sent to the logins which you have specified before. Okay. Okay, we are done with this. Then for domicile certificate, you can get in, you can apply for it in any municipal office or e-seva counter with the following certificates. Okay. You can get the domicile certificate within 7 days, or maximum 7 days. You can get it in 2-3 days also. Okay, keep this domicile certificate if you have an NLU in your particular state. Don't keep it for till admission process. Get it ready so that it will be easier. Okay, for further details, you can go into this particular website and you can get the help. Okay. We have started with a 7-week intensive module for CLAT 2017 at our centers. You can enroll there if you want to, and for any contact us for any doubts you have or any help you need, you can just mail us at AbhyaasLawPrep@gmail.com, or you can call on this number. Okay. All the best, and do well in your exams, and happy learning. Okay, bye.